live. Everybody, we live in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
You are now tuned in to Vcctv, Velvet Chat with your host, Nick Kelly. Our special guest today is probably one of the best DJs in all of Florida. He's an actor, a writer, a producer, and has produced for one of some of your best artists in the industry. From New York City, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Royce DJ ROYCE.
We got my boy DJ ROYCE in the building.
Get the popcorn ready. It's going to be a program today.
My dude, hey man, bro, listen. First and foremost, I just want to thank you, man. I know you're busy. I just want to thank you for coming to Vcctv and allowing us to do this interview.
Listen, for you, yeah, I'm going to do it. Other people, yeah, y'all going to have to cut a check on these sponsors. Yeah, but
my man.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, ROYCE, hey man, I know a lot of people know you, man, but for my fans and your new fans that don't know, where are you from originally, man?
Man, originally I'm from Nyack, New York, Rockland County. All the people from New York, you know, there's more places than Brooklyn and Queens. So, from Rockland County. And then I grew up in Fort Lauderdale, Coral Springs, South Florida. So, you know, I'm connected in, you know, multiple places. So those are my hometowns.
All right, no doubt. Well, hey, what brought you to Tampa, man?
Tampa was, it wasn't a mistake. It's you know, sometimes God says something, and let me tell you something. I was in school in Georgia, 2 years. I was in school at Andrew College, and it was time to transfer. And Tampa was on the list, and I wanted to go back to Florida, so I wasn't trying to stay in the country too much longer. So I came to Tampa.
So basically, you came in just for school?
For school.
Okay.
But and a girl, but school was
Okay, all right. Well, we'll come back to that.
We can come back to
but
it.
School,
but yeah,
though.
School.
Yeah, all right,
yeah.
that's it. Okay. All right, so, man, I know you one of the most popular DJs around, bro. You've been doing your thing for so long. What, first of all, how long have you been a DJ?
Okay. Now, when people ask that question, you gotta say, oh, I've been DJing since high school. No, I take it from when somebody cut me a check to DJ. So that's when I became professional. So I'm gonna say professionally, 99, 2000 is when people were paying ROYCE to be DJ ROYCE. So I'll say from that point. But I was DJing with my cousins and stuff in high school, but I wasn't getting paid. It was free 99, so it didn't make any sense. So.
Okay. Well, hey, tell us this. What got you into DJing? Like, what inspired you to want to be a DJ?
We were broke. We had nothing to do. We were at UT, University of Tampa. I was working at the radio station, and I got free music. Like, it was the best gig ever. Like, I was sitting there, and there was free music, and all the labels and everything was writing me to play their stuff, and I listened to everything, and I was playing everything.
So you mean when you worked for the radio station, you wasn't a DJ then?
No, I wasn't. I came from Georgia. I had a group. We had a effed up contract. Didn't sign with another label. The group kind of disbanded when I moved, and everyone kind of went their own way. And then when I got to UT, I really didn't want to do anything solo, like rap-wise at the time. So I was just DJing, and it was just fun. Like, so I just picked it up.
Okay. All right. Well, there's many DJs, bro. There's all types of DJs. Are you just like a club DJ, or do you do venues? What do you do? Explain what kind of DJ you are.
Well, you grow. So I've learned that you have to adapt. When we first started out, you know, you're trying to just learn the craft. So there's nothing about this hip hop I don't know. There's nothing that you can't quiz me. There's no samples. There's no aspect of hip hop that you can't, you know, come at me. As a DJ, I feel like that's what you need. You need to know the history of it. Like, you can't tell me nothing about this hip hop stuff, period, at all. So me knowing, or having a strong, like, old school background of knowing the hits, the classics, and and just that background knowledge, it was easy for me to pick up. It's just picking up beats and counting beats. So I was producing. So for me to produce and then the DJ, it wasn't really difficult. It was just learning how to be good and learning how to rock the crowd and not lose the crowd, and also learning how to, you know, when you walk in a room, you just gotta feel the tempo.
For sure.
And feel the temperature of the room. Sometimes you can't walk in the room and say, I'm gonna play the hottest record in the night at 11:35. This is not gonna work. And it's just learning those things. Like, so my first 2 years really at the radio station, it was really like, oh, I can't do that. And I can't do that. And then when you go into a place and you're seeing people, you know, DJing and rocking, and they were like, why did you do that? Why did they play that?
For sure.
And then so now you end up critiquing. This is a problem why I can't go to clubs now. Like, it's hard because you're sitting there and like, man, that's a train wreck. Or, why did he do that? And he played that after that. So that's the hardest part for me. But yeah, when I was trying to learn and this and that, I was just making sure like my cousins laid it down like the correct way. Like, you better learn how to blend. And if you can't blend, then you don't need a DJ. So
for sure.
That's what I did.
All right, man, there's like a lot of different DJs, man, and I see these DJs out there making bread. They making a lot of bread. How do you, like, this is for some of the audience that DJ, that's in the music and stuff like that. How do you price yourself as a DJ? Like, how do you do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? How do you tell people this is what I cost?
Well, to answer the questions you were saying before, what kind of DJ are you? There are different type of DJs. There's show DJs that do the tricks, take the shoes off, and do all that stuff. Battle DJs, which I did, you know, when you start off, you kind of did. I did my battles at Ebor and did battle things. I won some, I lost some, but you can't be afraid to at least try it. It kind of just like, it's just a notch on your belt if when you do it and you can move on and you can do the tricks. At the end of the day, I'm an entertainer DJ, so I entertain, I rock. You know, I'm going to rock the crowd. Old school, new school, doesn't matter. I'm coming there so you can have the time of your life. So when you leave, you're like, damn, DJ Royce killed it tonight. And it was like, it's pressure because we came from that era where, listen, you can't have a bad night. You know what I'm saying? You have a bad night, that might be your last night.
For sure.
So if you have a bad night, you be like, oh no. And then you know as a DJ, if your night is this, sometimes the crowd is weak and sometimes you don't have that, but it's your job to kind of like get through the bullshit of the night and try to feel out, you know, okay, what are they gonna really rock to? Because sometimes you'll be in a room and you have no idea what they're really into. Or they really want to listen to old school, they want to listen to the new stuff, or you say, you know what, let me drop some reggae, let me drop some dancehall, and then you kind of like
you feeling it.
Feel out the room. You feel the room out as best as you can.
Can you, just because you said feeling out, can you look at your crowd and kind of tell what they'll vibe to? Can you kind of visually look at them and tell?
At the time now, I think in the beginning I used to, what's the word? I used to wait or kind of go through that transition. And then one day I just stopped and I said, let me let you vibe with me.
Hey.
And I just started you know what, it's early, and that's why a lot of times when you see a DJ Royce on a set or on a card, I don't mind being the first DJ. I don't mind closing, because it's tough to come after me, but I damn sure don't mind opening up and getting the party going and this and that and setting it up for everybody else, because I know how it is to open, I know how it is to be in the middle, I know how it is to close. So sometimes when people open up, believe me, I got plenty of stories when I used to have to come in after somebody else and it was their night and this and that, and they would rock everything hot. And they would look at me like, okay, now what you gonna do? And I'd be like, I'm glad that you did that. I don't even have all these Sax. I'm gonna take you a quick story, Sax, where I started out here at Tampa. Former football player, Chidi Hanatu, if I mess up his name.
I remember, no, I know what you're talking about.
So he owned a place called Sax. It was summer school. I was broke as a joke, okay? 76ers are playing the Lakers. 76ers just lost. I'm crying in the room. My boy comes in, talking about, hey, I need you to DJ tonight. It's May, June. I ain't buy a record since April. Last April, I think the record I bought last was like a Missy Elliott record. It was like April when I bought the record. I'm sitting there like, yo, I don't got no money. I'm not going nowhere. Like, what you want me to DJ for? He's like, no, no, come out to this night. It's going to be fine. You don't have to worry about it. You don't even have to drive. I don't have to drive? Cool. He's like, yo, where's your records? My records are in my trunk, in my car, chilling for the summer. I ain't driving my car is sitting in the parking garage. I get dressed, I go to the spot, and you go to a place and you know when you're like, this is a little bit out of my space. This is a whole nother comma. There's a bunch of commas in these people's bank account versus the commas or the non-commas in my bank account.
Yeah, yeah.
So we in the room, and the guys, DJing and whatnot, and I'm sitting there, and I'm just happy to be out my dorm room, and everyone in the building was beautiful. Like, everyone looked good. Everyone was dressed up. And yeah, it was an older crowd. You gotta think, I think I just turned like 20, 21, maybe.
Wow.
And then you're in the room and everyone's a little bit more mature than you in a sense, but not that much. But you're seeing athletes, every walk of life coming in. And this guy's spinning, and he did exactly what I was telling y'all before. He played everything new. And I was just sitting here like, cool, bro, I ain't buy records since April, so play everything new. I don't care, I'm not good, you're doing me a favor right now. He plays everything, and then he looks at me like, they don't want to rock, takes the headphones off, puts it on the ground, and then says, you could go ahead and see what you did. He goes out, gets a drink, goes outside. I'm like, great. I ain't got nothing but old school in my crate. Bam, I try playing old school. People start dancing. People get on the floor. He let 30 minutes go by. He didn't come back in the building. By the time he came back in the building, dance floor was packed.
Wow.
Now he's running to the mic like, yo, this is DJ such and such. I'm just looking at him like, bro, I don't care. Like, I'm just happy to be here spinning on brand new equipment that wasn't mine. And this, that, and third. He comes and gets on the mic. I say, hey, go ahead and get on the mic. Gave him the headphones. I said, it's not my night. Go ahead and go.
Sure.
The owner comes, looks at him, and says, hey, when you get it back on? Because he went a little bit too much. There's a limit for everything. You can play what I was playing, but you got like 2 more songs left. If you play 2 more, you overkilled it.
Yeah.
He overkilled it. Crowd went back to the thing. So I'm chilling. I don't care. Like, I'm Gucci. I did my thing. I'm sitting here. I'm a crate and a half through. The owner comes and says, when are you going back in? I didn't even know he was the owner. Because, we're tall. We six something. And I'm looking at him. I didn't know he played football. I don't know who he is. You know what I'm saying? I came from Georgia. I don't even know the Falcons. Like, I didn't know any of the Bucks players. So he was just like, no, I need you to go back on. Like, now. I was like, listen, man, it's not my night. I don't know. That man looked at the other DJ, said, hey, he going back on. Take that thing off. Let him get back on and rock. I went and got back on. He was playing some other stuff. I went back and I played nothing but like dancehall, reggae. Crowd came right back on. And the rest is just history. I went from making $0 and that man said, hey, I need you here 2 nights a week and I'm gonna pay you. And I was like, man, whatever you say. And then next thing you know, it's history. Like,
he was there because we ransacked. Yeah,
we rocked that for the whole summer. Like,
yeah.
It was fun.
So, all right, let's go back to that question. So, how, for the DJs out there that's trying to be DJs and stuff like that, how do you market yourself, or how do you price your talent? Like, how do you know what to charge people for a DJ? Like, how do you do it? That's hard.
It's hard because not everybody's price is the same. There's a lot of DJs that undercut a lot of DJs. That's real. Mm-hmm. Like, you might have a DJ do your club for $300, $400. And another DJ, I do it for $150. And a bar tab. It's not me. I'm not going to do it. I could care less about your liquor. Except our sponsors. Except sponsors.
You off the chain.
I mess with the sponsors. But yeah, it's just a matter of what
I got you.
Whatever we want to do. Private parties, private events, you charge your time. You know what I'm saying? Typical DJs should be around that $75 to $100 an hour range. Which is fair. Now things are a little bit different. Things are a little bit higher. If you're bringing equipment, if you're doing this, people have lights, sound. It's a different production. So, I have events where I'm a number and a comma, and I have events where it's my people and I know their business
Yeah.
and I'm trying to help their business grow and this and that. And I know sometimes you think, okay, by doing this one, I can get 10.
Facts.
So let me just do this one
Facts.
and I'll charge you under a stack. And I know I'm gonna get 10 other jobs from doing this one job, but you have to be able to know what, you know, you're investing, you're not only investing in them, you're investing in yourself and you know your craft, and from there you're good.
All right, cool. That was a good answer. But that comes with experience.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people ain't gonna know to do that. They're gonna try to get the biggest bang for their buck or undercut themselves. They don't understand.
You could get the biggest bang for your buck, and then you might not get another gig
gig.
for months, and then you're looking
Got you.
sick,
Okay.
looking bug-eyed, like, damn, what did I do?
Okay.
You know,
All
that's
right.
what I mean.
All right, DJ Royce, man, I'm gonna tell you this, man. A lot of people, they were excited that you was coming here, but they wasn't excited about me asking you the DJ questions, so I got them out the way.
Oh, that's fine. They can ask me the DJ, like the DJ question is work. Like people say stuff all the time, like, do you mind taking pictures? And do you want to take pictures? And do you care if people ask you for requests and stuff like that? And I'm like, it's a part of the job. Like I feel like it's a part of the job, especially now. Now it's a picture thing and this and that and the third. When we were growing up and we doing the thing, a lot of people used to ask for autographs, and I would look at them bug-eyed. I'm like, you want my autograph for what? But now it's a picture thing, so you take the picture and keep it moving.
I'm gonna tell a story before I get to our next topic, but